All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so last night I stayed here at Tom Lenardi's house. He's like just a trail angel. The trail is right here. But this is where he lives, and he lets people just hang out in his backyard. So there were like probably 15 of us last night in his backyard, but I'll kind of show you the what's going on here. There's this cat. And here was our campsite last night. My tent was right there. It's over there drying now. But yeah, this was the camp spot last night. All right, so I just left Tom's, headed through Dalton, Massachusetts. It's about a mile road walk on the trail to get back to the mountain that I cross over. But I'm gonna go to a cafe first and get some coffee, hopefully upload a YouTube video, and yeah, get some breakfast. But the plan today is to only go like 14 miles. There's a shelter, so I'll go up and over this one mountain down into Cheshire, and then it's like, that's 10 miles, and it's like another 4 miles up to the top of this, like halfway up Mount Greylock to a shelter. So it's gonna be a pretty easy day. Starting off in a town, hitting another town for lunch, and ending the day probably around 4 o'clock at that shelter. So gonna be a really nice chill day. I really like these chill days out here on the trail. They're just they're peaceful, they're easy. I feel good the next day. Wish I'd been doing this all along, but that's just water under the bridge at this point. So yeah, but anyway, I'll update you just throughout the day. All right, so it is 9:45. I'm still in Dalton, Massachusetts. There was a little cafe back there that I stopped at. It's on my way out of town. There were like probably 10 other hikers there, so we just kind of sat around, drank our coffee, ate our bagels, just enjoyed the morning. Again, we're not in any rush. We're going I think 13.9 today to the shelter, so absolutely no rush to get anywhere. But yeah, getting a little bit later start than I wanted to, but it's okay. Again, there's no rush to get to Katahdin from here on out. Just trying to enjoy the last bit of this trail and, just enjoy it. All right, so come to find out moose live in Massachusetts. And so every time I come to these ponds now, I'm like so curious that I'm gonna see a moose. So being on the lookout from here on out of whether or not I see them. I knew I was probably gonna see one in Vermont, but I didn't realize that they were this far south. So just be prepared for me to see a moose. All right, so there's the little town of Cheshire, Massachusetts, and right up there is Mount Greylock, which is the highest point that I'll be at since Virginia. It's about 3,400 feet, I think, maybe 3,600 feet. There's a giant tower up there that you can see, but yeah, that is really the first major mountain I've had to climb since Virginia. I mean, I guess I could count Mount Everett, but this one's gonna be about 1,000 foot higher than that one, so. But check out this view, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then there's Vermont, way back there. All right, so I've been pretty close to a lot of houses, but this takes the cake for closest house I've come to on the trail. I mean, I'm literally almost in these people's backyards. This is weird. All right, that's where we gotta go. All the way up there. All right, so you can probably tell I'm not on the AT right now. I'm hiking with biscuits and hot sauce, and we are taking an alternate route up to the top of Mount Greylock. That'll put us there by sunset, so we can see the sunset and possibly the sunrise. But yeah, I kind of gave up on my purist status There's a big difference there. Purist status, like probably about a month ago. So as long as I make a continual path on my feet to Katahdin, that's all I care about at this point. All right, so that plan didn't work. We got to Thunderbolt Trail, and it was not really a trail. So now we're just headed back into Adams, and we're gonna find a place to squat and camp and probably get something to eat. But yeah, we'll just get it fresh tomorrow morning, figure it out. But for nice for right now, no Mount Greylock tonight. This bar is about 5 miles off trail. My tent is right there. So tonight we're camping at a bar 5 miles off trail in Adams. All right, so we ended up going back to town after our failed attempt to climb Mount Greylock. And we found a bar that let us tent out back. So we are in Adams, Massachusetts, camping behind a bar tonight. I'll show it to you in the morning, but super kind of them to let us stay, but also just hilarious. So we're gonna climb Mount Greylock in the morning on a different trail the bartender told us about. So it all worked out in the end, but just really, really funny experience. Very glad I came on this side quest. So yeah, I'll let you know how everything goes tomorrow. Peace out. Hey y'all, it's Ralston here, hiking the AT. I'm hiking the AT for several reasons, but one big one is to support the Isaiah 117 house in Blairsville, Georgia. This organization is dedicated to helping foster kids at the moment they're taken out of the home and some of the most traumatic parts of their lives. That's where they seek to intervene. And so they seek to provide a house with food, clothing, foster parents, almost pretty much immediately after they're taken out of the home. So it's a really, really great organization that's dedicated to bettering the lives of children. And I just could not be more appreciative and more excited to support them and of all the work they're doing. So if you'd like to help out and donate, you can visit the link below and it'll take you to the donation page. But please consider giving a gift to help support Isaiah 117. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, Maverick out.